All right, let's just jump right in. Today, we're talking about one of nature's most mind-blowing and frankly unbelievable creations, the rainbow eucalyptus. The first time you see one, you'd be forgiven for thinking you're looking at some kind of abstract painting, not an actual living tree. Which of course brings us to the question everybody asks. Is that paint? Has somebody seriously gone out into the forest with a bucket and a brush? I mean, look at it. It's just too vibrant, too wild to be natural. But, well, the real story is so much cooler.
Nope, not a single drop of paint. This incredible display is 100% natural. I love how David Lawrence from the National Tropical Botanical Garden puts it. He says it's like a botanical kaleidoscope. And that's exactly what it is. This isn't vandalism, it's a masterpiece that nature painted itself.
So if it's not paint, then what in the world is going on here? How does a tree create these incredible streaks of color all on its own? Well, let's get into the science of how this natural masterpiece gets made.
The secret is that this tree is constantly, changing its clothes. It's always shedding these really thin, paper-like strips of its outer bark. And when a piece peels off, it reveals this crazy bright, almost neon green layer of inner bark. But that's just step one. The second that new bark hits the open air, a chemical reaction kicks off. And that's when the real magic starts to happen.
So what is that chemical reaction? It's all about these things called tannins. You see, that fresh green layer is packed with chlorophyll, but as it ages out in the open, the chlorophyll breaks down. And at the same time, these natural tannins start to build up. That is what creates the unbelievable color shift, from that initial bright green to stunning blues, purples, oranges, and deep reds. You're literally watching the bark age in real time.
Okay, so we've got the how it gets its color. But that leads to the next big question. Why? Why does it do this? Turns out, this isn't just nature showing off. This constant peeling is actually a brilliant survival strategy. Yeah, scientists have a bunch of theories, and they all make a ton of sense. For one, this tree grows incredibly fast, and shedding bark is like upsizing your clothes. It just gives it room to expand. It's also a fantastic defense system. By constantly shedding its skin, it kicks off any nasty pests, fungi, or even other plants that try to grow on it. It even gets rid of built-up toxins and can help it survive a wildfire. It's like hitting the reset button over and over again.
But the surprises do not stop with the colors. Beyond its beautiful exterior, the rainbow eucalyptus is basically a walking pharmacy. Seriously. It's a powerhouse of chemical compounds, hidden right there in plain sight.
A recent study broke down the tree's chemical makeup. And check this out. It's not just one part. The leaves, the wood, the bark, they're all loaded with different phytochemicals. We're talking flavonoids, saponins, and those tannins we mentioned earlier, many of which are known for their really powerful biological effects.
So, how powerful are we talking? Well, let's put it in perspective. When scientists tested the antioxidant strength of the leaf extract, they found it had moderate power. Now, to give you a benchmark, something like vitamin C is considered very strong. So, okay, maybe it's not the next big superfood, but it still packs a very respectable antioxidant punch. And this is where it gets even more impressive. This chart shows how well extracts from the tree can fight E. coli bacteria. Now look at the wood extract. It stopped the bacteria in a zone of nearly 20 millimeters. The control drug, an actual antibiotic, was at 22.5. I mean, that is seriously close. We're talking about some major antibacterial potential here. And you know what's so cool about this? This scientific data is really just backing up what indigenous peoples have known for centuries. In Indonesia, the Kaili people have been using the leaves and bark from this exact tree as a traditional medicine to treat all sorts of illnesses. It's a perfect case of modern science finally confirming ancient wisdom.
So let's recap. We have a living work of art that's also a potential source of medicine. That is a pretty incredible resume for a tree. But there's one more major part of its story, and it's a twist you probably won't see coming.
Get this, for all of its spectacular, world-famous color, the main industrial use for this tree is to make something completely devoid of color, plain white paper. Yep, its incredibly fast growth rate makes it a perfect source for pulpwood. The irony is just, wow.
And that really is the central contrast of this tree, isn't it? It's this beautiful paradox. On one hand, it's a natural masterpiece, a photographer's dream that people travel the world just to see. And on the other, it's a practical workhorse resource for a mundane, everyday product. It's like it has two completely different identities, all in one organism. So when we put all these pieces together, we get a much richer, way more complex picture of the rainbow eucalyptus than just a tree with a pretty trunk. I mean, think about it. It's an artist constantly painting itself with this dynamic, vibrant canvas. It's a pharmacy, full of compounds with proven medicinal properties. And it's a resource, a vital raw material for the paper industry. 3 totally different roles, all wrapped up in that one beautiful peeling bark.
And that really leaves us with a final thought. The story of the rainbow eucalyptus shows us that even the most dazzling, eye-catching things in nature often have these deeper, more complex stories just waiting beneath the surface. It just makes you wonder, what other incredible secrets are hiding all around us, right in plain sight?